Is it actually time to panic on the Philadelphia Eagles? That is the question that has been going around this channel. It's been going around the Eagles Twitter, media, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, landscape over the past couple days. The Philadelphia Eagles are 2-2 and they are on their bye week this week. And I could make the argument that no team needed a bye more than the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts has been a turnover machine. There's been injuries. Lane Johnson, A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. That game versus Tampa where it was 150 freaking degrees out. Cam Jurgens got hurt. Dallas Goedert cramped up. Reed Blankenship got, sick at the game and couldn't continue playing. There was a lot going wrong for the Philadelphia Eagles. Some of that, just dumb luck. The injuries, the super hot game, that happens. Some of it, bad coaching, bad play from Jalen Hurts. Nick Sirianni with his interesting fourth down. Do I go for it? Do I not go for it? Decisions. Vic Fangio and his soft coverage, letting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense just absolutely torch them. There's a lot going on if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And I think the bye week is a good time for not only the players to rest up, the coaching staff to regroup, but the fan base to take a step back and think, hey, we're 2-2 and there's room to grow, but there's also some things to look forward to with this team. Offensively, I don't think that they're going to be a bad football team. I think we saw in those 3 games how much the team depends on A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown's value is enormous. And I think we saw that. I think having Devonta Smith as your wide receiver too is a luxury that we will value even more now. Having Dallas Goedert as a third receiving option. Having Saquon Barkley not feel like he has to be back on the Giants to win games. And I want to talk about something that I think could break or make the Eagles season in terms of being NFC East champions, legit playoff contenders, legit Super Bowl contenders, depending on how it goes. The next 4 games out of the Eagles bye week, they host the Cleveland Browns, they take on the New York Giants, they go to Cincinnati to play the Bengals, and they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is the Eagles' next month after the bye week. And those 4 teams currently have a combined, through 1 month of the season, 16 games played, 3 wins. The Philadelphia Eagles need, and I mean need, to at least be 3-1 in that stretch. 4-0 should happen, but I think there's a world where Cincinnati and Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins in the secondary for our team that's bottom 5 against the pass just gets freaking lit up, man. I think that's possible. But the Browns, they're an inept football team. They're terrible. The Giants, come on, Saquon revenge game. The Jaguars might still be winless at that point in time. If the Eagles are a legit team, they should win those games handily. If the Eagles are real Super Bowl contenders, and the first month of the year was just sloppiness, and they are figuring it out, they should win those games handily. And even Cincinnati, I don't want to give them the pass on. The Patriots beat them. Other teams have beaten Cincinnati. You can beat them, especially if you have a good run game, which the Eagles should. With that offensive line and Saquon Barkley, they should dominate time of possession against Cincinnati and keep Burrow off the field. That's the thing with this Eagles team. And I wonder if that'll be the catalyst to making the defense better, but also just making the team as a whole better. If they can get back to what they did in 2022, which was dominate time of possession, I think it hid some of the weaknesses on the defense and made sure everybody was fresh when they got out there. You have Saquon Barkley, so you will have a dominant run game if you so call the right plays. You have good underneath options, Smitty, Goddard. I think Dotson, we could get him the ball in screens and get him some space more often. Paris Campbell, same deal. A.J. Brown on the slant route. So the Eagles need to make a focus to having long, strenuous drives in these games. And And when I say they need to dominate the Browns, the Giants, the Jaguars, does it need to be a 40-point performance? No. But, 27-13, where they had the ball, for an additional 10 minutes of the game. And we see 2 to 3, 7.5+ minute drives that end in scores for Philly. That's what I'm talking about of domination. That's their path to victory against virtually everybody. For good or for bad, the Eagles have top 5 offensive talent in the NFL when healthy. And it's time to start using that. It's time to start dominating the game through that. Because I'll tell you what, the personnel on the defense, I don't think it gets much better this year. They don't have a pass rush. The corner game is suspect. I love Quignon, though. And we'll see about DeJean, but Maddox hasn't been great. Would like to see Cooper out there. Fangio says he's close. But the Philadelphia Eagles, the next month after the bye week, determines their season. For good or for bad. Let me know your record prediction for the Philadelphia Eagles coming out of the bye in the comment section. What do you need to see from this team? If you love the Philadelphia Eagles, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you next time. Peace.